As you all know, Pictory lets you create short videos from text. By short, I mean it could be actually up to 20 minutes long. Although for social media, what we recommend is under a minute long. But for YouTube, they have 10, 12 minute is their ideal video length, is what they say. So there's different ways to do it, and there's the three scenarios I'll cover today is script to video, where I can actually put a script in there and create a video from there. I'll show briefly this article to video section where you can take a blog and convert that to a video. And then we'll show this edit videos section as well, where you can take an existing recorded video and do a bunch of things with it. So let's start with this script to video section. And if you click on start, you can basically enter any script here. So this is a demo script that I'm copying over. You can copy it from Notepad, from Word, from wherever you can copy text from. So I'm just doing Control V to copy this here, and it's asking me for a name for the script. I'm just gonna say demo video. And so typically what happens is this is about 150 words, and this will make about a 1 minute long video. So that's kind of the thing that the benchmark is about 150 words to make a 1 minute long video. And the thing to remember is every sentence break is going to be a new scene. Every sentence break or a line break. So in this case, I have 5 sentences or 6 sentences here. So we're going to have 6 scenes here. However, some of the sentences are long, so I can actually explicitly add a line break here. And now it's going to create 2 scenes out of this one sentence. So that's how you decide up front as to how many scenes you want, is sentence break or line breaks. You can also do something here. You can say, I want to highlight some keywords. So maybe here I want something visual with the economy. Otherwise, the AI does a pretty good job at deciphering what visual will go with every sentence. But if you want to help the AI along, you can highlight some keywords. So I'm going to highlight creators here, and maybe I'll highlight blog here. So I can highlight a few words, and that'll help the AI along. Now I go proceed, and it says, okay, what size of the video you want to make. So different platforms have different ideal videos, and we kind of highlight it here. So this landscape works great for YouTube, pretty much most channels, and Twitter like square and portrait videos and so on. So it depends on what you're making it for. So let's make a landscape video. And now it's doing a search, and it's trying to find the best matching visual for every sentence in your script. And this search is happening in our database. We use story blocks to provide us visuals, and this search happens in the story blocks database. And so there's several million pieces of content there, and it's going to try to find the best content for every sentence. So you can see it has 7 scenes now, and we can go through the scenes and quickly see what it chose. So sometimes you are okay with what it chose. These visuals look great, and sometimes you may want to replace something. So maybe I want to replace this with something else. So I can do a visual search. It shows me some of the keywords right here. I can say, okay, show me something that shows webinars. And maybe it'll find something related to webinars here. Or you can choose anything else. And now when it comes, so it didn't find anything related to webinar. You can also upload your own visuals. So if you already have some visuals from outside that you want to bring, these could be images or videos that you can upload and replace that. And to replace it, all you have to do is just click on the visual and it'll replace the visual. So also you can, if you don't have any keywords here, it's going to show you the ones that had originally found. Some of them have been used in this video, and some of them are just there. They're gonna they didn't make the cut for the first the top video, so you can choose anything else. Also, I can do this search. So I showed you different ways of searching. You can type the text here. You can select these. You can also search by similar visuals. So on every visual here, you'll see this little square. You can say search for something similar. So I say I like this. I want to search for something similar. So now it's going into the database and searching for something similar. The keywords on that attached to that visual were business and augmented reality, and it's searching for others which are business and augmented reality. So so it can find other things with that. So different ways of searching for visuals, keywords, type your own keywords or search for similar or upload your own visual. You can also mark something as favorite. If you really like something, you can say, hey, I really like this one. I want to press this little heart here and it'll mark that as favorite. And then if you go under the favorites tab, it will show up here. The other one is sometimes you may want to just have a blank background. You don't want any visual. So we have this textures idea that you can either pick a solid color as my background, or I can pick any texture and say I want this as my background, and you can do that. Now let's talk a little bit about text that is in the scene. So you can adjust text. If you want to edit the text, you can edit it right here. They now can repurpose. That's one way to edit the text. You can also edit the text here on the storyboard itself by just clicking on this. You can say they can now easily. So both methods of editing work. You can also change the position of the text by just dragging this on the scene. So say I want to make this in the center. I can change that and make it center. You can do it at a scene level, at a single scene level. So this is only for scene 5, where you can say apply this position to all the scenes. And all the scene will have the center text. The other thing you might want to do is say I want to center justify it. So by default it's left justified. I want to make it center justified. So I can center justify it, and now it's centered here for this scene, or I can, if I apply to all, I can just center justify to all the scenes. So so that's like justification. You can change the fonts here. You can change the size of the font, the color scheme, the 3 colors here that you see basically the color of the text, the color of the background, and the color of highlighted keywords. So in my case, the highlighted keywords are actually the same color as the text keyword, so it doesn't distinguish it. But you can have it as a different color on the highlighted keywords. So that's kind of a little bit about. And then you can also explicitly choose to highlight certain keywords here. Say I change the highlighted keyword to be black, and now I highlight certain keywords. The creator economy was highlighted. I can highlight creator as well. So I just click on creator and highlight that. So that's a little bit of this color positioning and so on, and fonts and highlighting. And I'll also show you brand settings later, which will let you do this all of this centrally. So actually, let's go to that right now. So under this here is something called brand settings. So see this menu item. And the brand settings lets you do a few different things. So one is you can say, I want a logo, and I can upload my logo image here. And I can say, apply to all scenes. And there's some more logos. I'm just going to pick this one. And I'm going to say, apply this to the title scene and all scenes, and position it on the top left. So this logo will now be positioned everywhere on all scenes automatically every time a new video is created. You can also choose to have an outro. So the outro is the last scene, and you can either upload your own outro image or a video clip here. In this case, I have a small video that I've uploaded. Or you can say, I want to use the logo and create my own outro. So I can just do this, and now my outro, there's a little bit of animation that shows up, so it uses the logo and creates that outro. Or you can just have logo as my outro and no text. So there's different options here, or just text. And again, you can change the fonts and the color of this text right here. You can change the default fonts and colors on the text that shows up on every scene from here. So when you set up in the brand settings, whatever font you set up will show up for every video that you create. So that's why it's called brand settings. It's basically, it represents your brand. So you just set it up once, and then it will apply to all the videos. So, and then to apply the brand setting, you just do save, and it's going to apply that to, and it says, do you want to apply this to this project? And you say yes, and now you can say, basically, you can see that logo, and some of the changes I made before have been undone because the brand setting got reapplied. So I can still go back and make all this center justified. So that's brand settings, and you saw the text styling and stuff. And now the other bit that I wanted to share is, say when you are coming here and you say, I wanna have a different positioning of my text. So there's this idea of reordering scenes that you can do. So you can say, I want to move that here. So I want that what was scene 4 to become scene 3. So you can drag any scene here and drop it anywhere else to reorder that. So we make it very easy by scene reordering, very easy. The other thing that the next thing I want to go into is audio options. So we've talked about the visuals and how you can change the visuals. We've talked about the text and how you can change the text and the brand settings and so on. Now let's go into the audio section. So by default, Pictory will pick out a music track based on the text. So it looks at the mood of your text and tries to find the best matching the best matching audio track representing the mood of the article. And it automatically applies the music track. So you can listen to it. Say I want something more upbeat, I can say search for more upbeat music tracks, and it's going to find a bunch of other ones, and I can listen to something else. And I say I want to apply that. So I can simply come and apply any music track. You can search by mood, you can search by purpose, genre, length of the track, and everything. So that's as far as the music goes. So that background music gets applied to all the entire video. And right now you can only apply one track to the entire video. You cannot change it through the video. Then you have voiceover. So recently we've added a bunch of new voices to Pictory. So there's different voices. These are the machine generated voices, and they're very good voices. They're like the latest and the greatest WaveNet voices. So you can choose from any of these voices in different accents. So right now it's only it only supports English voices, but you can see different accents are supported: US English, UK English, Indian, Australian, New Zealand, South African English, and you can say, okay, if I want to listen to a sample, I can just play the sample.
Welcome to Pictory. It has been shown that video increases.
And if I like that voice, I can just apply that voice. So now that's my voiceover. And if you like certain voices, you can make it, you can favorite it, and you can come back and look at it. And next time you can also do something else, which I'll show in the more advanced training session. You can record your own voiceover if you don't want to use the machine voice. You can record it on a scene-by-scene basis, or you can record or bring a voiceover from outside and apply it to the entire video. So, so this will show up when you bring a voiceover from outside. It will show up here under My Uploads, and then you can just go in there and apply it to the entire video. So that's how that works. For today, I'm going to just focus on the machine voice, and we applied Martin's voice. So let's listen to what Martin's voice sounds like. So usually after you're done with the visuals and the audio, you'd go into try and preview the video.
The creator economy is giving people a chance to specialize in their passions and to pursue their dream jobs. In the new creator economy, video plays a crucial role. Pictory's AI-powered automation is a game changer, not only for content creators, but also for marketers.
So I can
now
skip through different scenes and make sure, and you'll see the last scene is that outro that I created. Once I'm happy with this, what I see is that the music is actually very low compared to the voiceover. So I can change this. There's a relative setting you can do about background music volume. You can say, I want to make the volume of the background music louder, and try that again. And so that's kind of, those are a few other things that you have control
over. The creator economy is giving people a chance to specialize in their passions and to pursue their dream jobs. In the new,
so you can see it's a little bit louder. You can even make it a little bit louder, even more louder. But anyways, once you're happy with this, in the preview you saw the watermarks, the Storyblocks watermark. They will not stay in the final video. They will go away when you generate the video. So when you're ready to generate it, you just click on this generate video, and it will generate the final video as an MP4 file that you can then download. So when you generate it, you can generate it from here. It'll take a few minutes. It sometimes can take 4 or 5 minutes to generate even a 1-minute video, and we're continually improving our speed of video generation. What you can also go is, once it's done, you don't have to sit and watch it do its thing. You can just let it go in the background, and it'll keep generating it, and you'll get a notification right here when it's done, video generated. And when you're ready to download it, you can click on this and download the video. It'll give you an option to download, and you can also download the SRT file here. So SRT is that subtitle file that goes with the video, and sometimes you can upload that to YouTube and other formats. So you can export the SRT file as well, or the text file if you wanted to just get a final text file. You can also download it from here. So if you go under My Project, and if you can find your project, once it's done, you will see a download option here. So when it's done, you'll see the download option right here, and you can download the MP4 file from here. So that's kind of the end-to-end script to video scenario that I wanted to share. I'm going to pause here for a minute or so and just see if there's questions, and try to answer that. So one question is there's no copy paste option on the scene. Yeah, so you can still use the keyboard shortcuts to copy paste. So if I wanted to copy some other text here, so I can bring it, I can use my keyboard shortcut Control-C or Command-C on a Mac, and I say, okay, I want to paste that here, and I do Command-V to paste that text here. So it's pretty easy to copy paste, even though there's no button specifically to copy paste. It still works. The keyboard shortcuts still work. And by the way, undo also works. So there's this undo option. So if I just did an undo to undo the change I did, and I can do various levels of undo to go back. The other one was add a trim option for background music. Yeah, we don't have an option to trim the background music. The music will play till the very end, and that's how it is right now. We don't have that option to find specific tracks in the music. And then Bing.com images. That's the other question that we had. Yeah, we get our images from Storyblocks, and there's a lot more control over the quality of the content, and as opposed to Bing images, which we may not have copyright over, and so on. So we haven't looked at other image sources yet. We will bring other image sources in the future, but right now it's Storyblocks as well as Pexels. Those are two sources that we use right now to bring in the visuals. There is an option to trim a video. So if there's a video that you bring over for a specific scene, you can trim it. You can say, this is a 14-second video. Maybe you want to ignore the first 5 seconds and just show the last 6 seconds. So you can just do the trim here, and it'll only show the last 6 seconds in there. And there's a scene duration setting here. Scene duration is generally done, it's based on the text and the speech that's on a given scene. So remember, we have the narration. The narration of that text will determine how long that scene is. You can change it, so then you get pauses between scenes. Okay, so moving forward, the next thing I wanted to share here was how you can actually start with blogs and make videos from blogs. So very similar to the previous one, but you don't have text to begin with. You have a text published in a blog. So I have this Medium article that I've written, and I just copy and paste the URL for that. Again, I use the keyboard shortcuts Command C and Command V, or Control C and Control V for a PC, and I just copy the URL here, and I go. And now what's happening is it's using AI to find the most interesting or the most unique sentences in that blog. So the AI has different things that it's trying to look at, and it may not be exactly what you want at the very end. It may bring you things that you don't want. So you can very quickly fix it. You can say, I don't want this. Maybe these sentences are okay, and maybe I want this and I want this. So I can add or remove sentences, and I can just finally create my script very quickly from the blog itself. And I have now I've identified 5 or 6 sentences that I want to use in my final video. And at this point, this is exactly, now from this point on, it'll exactly be like the previous scenario. I will choose my size of the video, and then it will find the best matching visuals. I can edit the text here now. I can change the visuals. I can do exactly what I did before at this point onwards. So from the blog, it picks out a set of sentences, and we let you add or remove sentences from the selections that it picked out. So that's the blog to video. It's pretty similar to what I showed before. And the final scenario that I wanted to show you was how you might be able to edit videos or caption a video that you've already recorded using Pictory. So what you do is say you already have recorded a video. Maybe you did it using Zoom, or you did it using your phone's camera, and you recorded a video of you saying something, and you want to create captions for it, and make some edits using Pictory with it. And I'll show you the kinds of edits you can do. So what you do is you drag and drop that video file right here, and then upload it to Pictory. So it takes a few minutes to upload whenever you drop a file. Because what it's doing is it's sending the file over to the cloud, and it's also transcribing the video. So we assume that these videos have some spoken content that it can transcribe, and that's the most effective video that we have. So we have a sample video that I want to show you this. So when you upload the video, it will automatically transcribe it as well. So you can see this transcription is already done, and you'll see the transcript on the left, and you'll see the video on the right. So on the transcript now, I can search for specific things. I can say, show me where Obama said Canada, and it will come to that place, and I can play that part of the video.
Americans who swear they'll move to Canada, the guy from the other party wins.
I can make some edits here because actually he was talking about exodus, not accident. So I can make the change here by just clicking on the text, and so this text, when I change here, it's just changing the transcript subtitles. It's not changing anything on what he's saying. So we cannot change what he's saying. However, what we can do is we can delete certain words and certain sentences from the video. So let's say he talks about this whole section. We haven't reached agreement on hockey, right? So I just want to delete this whole section. So I can select this sentence and delete it from the video. So that sentence is not only gone from the transcript, it's also gone from the video. So now from this point, it'll jump directly to the next section.
Prime Minister Trudeau to the White House. As I said earlier,
so you see it basically creates a jump cut. You barely notice it because we will finally also do some smoothing and stuff. And also these days we are pretty used to jump cuts like this from most videos. You can delete sentences. You can also delete words. So you can see certain words are highlighted. These are filler words, and Obama used to say a lot of these filler words. So let's play one of these.
Societies, as economies, that it's sometimes easy to forget how.
So there's an there, and you can automatically remove these filler words by clicking this button. So by just clicking this button, all the filler words that you saw here, as and ums, are gone. So now if I play this back.
Societies, as economies, that it's sometimes easy to forget how.
So you see that is gone. Similarly, you can remove silences. So I can say remove any silence bigger than 1 second. So these dots represent silences. Each dot is about half a second of silence, and the silences are gone as well. So these are deleted from the video, not just from the transcript. They're actually removed from the video. Now, once you're happy with the transcript, maybe you've edited it, you remove the filler words and stuff. You want to create a final video with the subtitles burnt in. So you have an option here. You can say, I want the video as is, and then maybe I want the text file, the transcript as a text file. So I don't want the video, but I just want the text. So I can just download the text right here, or I can download an SRT file, which corresponds to this video, this latest video that I edited, and I just download it here. Or I can say I want the caption burnt into the video, and I can generate the final video now with the captions burnt in. So that's the next thing I can do. Also, when the video is generated, at the end, it'll be something like this, right? You have the option to download the video as well as download the SRT file or the text file corresponding to that video. All the brand settings you've set up before are respected here completely. So you don't lose any of the brand settings. The logo and all that stuff will show up here in the final video. You can also select how many sentences you want to show on the captions per scene. So you can say I want to have up to 2 lines of captions. So you can choose that here every time. Now you'll have fewer scenes and you'll have up to 2 lines of captions right here. And then one last thing here that Pictory makes it very easy to do. And then I'll show you some advanced functionality in the advanced training session next time. But the thing that Pictory will let you do is you can take any sentence or any set of sentences here and you can create a short video just from that. So if I click on this generate video now, it's going to take that clip, that snippet of Obama's talk, and it's going to generate a short video, maybe it would be a 10-second video that will be just this part. It'll have my brand settings respected. It'll have everything available, and you can download that video. So that's how you can generate small clips from longer recorded videos. So that's mostly what I wanted to show today, and there will be an advanced session that we'll do in 2 weeks' time. And if you haven't registered for it, the links are on our user group and also on our website. So I encourage you to all join our user group. So there is this link here. We have a Facebook group that you can go to and join that. And that has a lot of discussions. People will post their videos, questions about how to use Pictory, things like that. So there's a lot of information. There's specials that we do that you'll see here. So I encourage you to join our Facebook group and our advanced training session, which we'll do in 2 weeks. So meanwhile, I'm here for another few minutes. If anybody has questions, I'm happy to answer them. All right, I don't see any more questions coming up. Regardless if there's questions, people can ask them on the Facebook group. You can reach out to our support team, support@pictory.ai, and ask these questions. All right, very good. Thank you, everybody. We're ending the webinar now. Hopefully it was useful as a basic training session of Pictory. Bye. Thank you for attending.